this Saturday. What stories are you gonna do?
What do you mean, my speech?
Yeah. Are you gonna use the first time we met?
Yes.
First kiss.
You don't have to do a speech.
First love or your first crush?
Both, I think. Wait, is that insane?
At 30?
So I want to say this thing about her laugh. It's very cute, but it's also kind of
propulsive even.
All right, so before we got married, we did this thing where we said the worst thing we've ever done.
Okay. I'll tell mine if we all do it. Promise?
Okay,
Are you serious?
I'm sorry.
Am I sensing some nerves? Remember, you know each other really well.
You have to stop thinking about it.
Don't just say stop thinking.
So you are thinking about it.
I am thinking about it now. Emma, true love is complicated. Sorry. I was just trying to do your stupid joke thing. It's about radical acceptance.
Why are you acting like you've never done anything bad?
What was that? I don't know. Just, there's some drama.
Thank you. So I had to put clapping noise because it's been a long time since I posted something. Hello my babies, welcome back to a new episode of me yapping and you listening. How are you? How have you been? I hope you're doing well. I hope you are healthy and feeling good about yourself. Currently it's almost 8:30 in the morning. I'm about to go on a road trip. I already posted something on TikTok and probably I will post this today or tomorrow. I'm not sure. But it's Monday, so yeah, I will be gone for like 2 or 3 days. We haven't decided yet, but it's going to be fun for sure. And I have some time to record something for you. And I thought to myself, how about we talk about this lovely movie I watched last night. It's called The Drama, for Zendaya and the British actor Peterson something, I don't know, the one who made or who acted on Batman, who acted on, I don't know, a lot of movies. The one who acted Edward in Twilight, which was one of my favorite characters. Back then it was cool. Right now it's very cringe, I know. But anyways, it was a very beautiful movie. I thought to myself, I will talk about it because it's very realistic and I think a lot of people can relate to it. I don't relate to the same drama, but it is real and I want to talk about again, which is something I love, the psychology behind this story. So basically, if you watch the movie, you can listen to me and you can tell me what you think. If you haven't, then I would suggest for you to watch it and then come back and listen to me. So let's start first of all with Emma, which supposed to be the villain, which is not, of course. And at first I thought that this movie was about just like a woman, she's confessing something horrible, or like a secret before her wedding. It was like literally 1 week before their wedding. And of course, halfway through it, I realized it's actually about people in general, like how quickly we judge others while pretending that we are better or good. Like, it was crazy, you know. I was like watching and I was a little bit irritated by the character, the friend, the wife of his friend, which is like, I don't know. I mean, I don't like to talk about people, but I would just say one thing. And this is in reality. No hate and no shade to the actress. It's not about her, but in general, in your life, if you really find someone like switching up on you like this very easy at the same moment, like their energy is just about to attack you, oh my god, cut those people out of your life, really, because it's crazy, this switch up. Like, what the hell was that? Okay, the music is kind of loud. Wait. Okay, much better. Oh, by the way, this playlist called The Night Is Mine. Slow, smoky, vintage jazz. I love it. It's like a cute black kitty smoking, which is so cute, but I love this playlist. So listen to it if you're trying to relax, if you're working or studying or whatever it is you are doing. Okay, I'm not sure why did it cut off suddenly out of nowhere, but here we are again. So about the movie, I really don't think that Emma is the villain. It's simply asking you a question. Can a person become forever defined by their darkest thoughts or by their dark past, even if they never acted on it? At the same time, why do we forgive ourselves so easy, but when it comes to the others, we kind of refuse to forgive them? It's like, it's kind of hypocrite, I would say. And hear me out, I'm not talking about forgiving bad people, because there is really bad people from the inside where they try to victimize themselves, and this is kind of disgusting actually. And I don't like this type of people who are really evil from the inside and mean and bad. They have always bad intentions. I would say like the friend, like the friend of the wife of his friend. I don't know what's her name, but you know, she's very. I'm not gonna comment anything, but like this type of characters or this type of people, oh my god, I like right now I see them and I just try to avoid them, not even a conversation with them, because they are just a waste of energy and waste of time, and they're horrible. So if you found yourself one time in a setting or a conversation with someone, then they switch on you in that way, just cut them out, because they're horrible, really, and they will never be true people to you, no matter what kind of category you put them in, whether friends or what type of connection it is. But just cut them out. Don't be around people like this. They're just waste of time. Anyway, let's go back to the movie. Forgot about it. So, the psychology behind it. I would call it a moral hypocrisy, because it's something that, like, a human naturally they judge, right? they see that, or like we see, because hello, I'm human too, so I'm gonna put myself in the same circle, I would say. But like our own mistakes by our intentions, right? And the other hand, other people's mistakes by their actions or reputation. That's exactly what happens in this film. We judge based on our mind, let's say, or in our way, which is sometimes can be wrong, because again, every person is different, every story is different. Some people have different reasons. It doesn't mean that this makes it less or more than another person, but it makes a difference. Like in her case, she was bullied so much, you know. On the other hand, they haven't faced the same thing that she did. You know what I mean? But anyways, that's exactly where you say that everyone believes they're a good person, right? Until something or someone else says something or talk about their secrets or talk about what they did in the past, and then suddenly morality comes out and they are acting like, oh, you're a horrible person, it's like you're a monster, whatever it is, just crazy. And the irony, I would say, one of the smartest things about this movie or the drama is actually, it's right away, it's exposing quickly the compassion, how it disappears, how it changed, how the fiance was like acting like a maniac and spiraling around, and like he doesn't even know her. I mean, you spent 2 years together every single day. You're fudging, let's say, and you're spending all the time together. Like, you cannot tell me that you don't really know what type of person is that. So I feel like sometimes we get tricked, yes, and sometimes we don't. Like, we just choose not to see anything. We just choose to not give an excuse, or we choose to excuse the person. There's always like a thin line between oh my god, with the okay, I'm playing the music on YouTube, that's why there's always commercials. But as I said, it's like a thin line between accepting and rejecting your person. In that case, let's talk about it, your person. Like, I hate this because everyone talks about empathy, and me as an empath, I understand this so much, and I think my beautiful empaths who are listening to me right now, they do understand what I am talking about. I hate this type of people, or let's say, I'm not gonna use hate, I dislike this type of people who talk about empathy until it becomes inconvenient for them. Like, suddenly I cannot forgive you because you crossed the limits, or I cannot understand you because whatever it is, understanding disappears suddenly because of the way they see the person. And of course, fear becomes more and more every single day. It becomes more than love. It becomes more than you it's exactly what happened in the movie. If you watch it, you will see like this movie turns a wedding a symbol of trust and a symbol of love and commitment and yada yada yada. And I'm not saying I'm against weddings. I like weddings, but it's just a ritual for me, and I don't like it, actually. I like to be a guest, but I'm not having a wedding. But anyways, my point is, this type of almost sacred ritual, they turned it into a circus or a courtroom, because everyone was like judging, everyone was like putting themselves as like the jury. And it's awful because each person of them, they're doing horrible things. Like, hello? Can you just look into the mirror and see what have you done in your life before judging other people? So this movie reminded me that being a good person isn't about having a perfect life or a perfect past. It's actually about who you choose to be today. And we all want people to understand our mistakes and excuse us for our mistakes, but when it's someone else's turn, they're like, oh no, we cannot forgive you. You did horrible things. It's crazy, like people often they become their harshest judge, I would say. Maybe the real lesson I would say about this movie, it's not about whether Emma deserves to be forgiving or not. It's about realizing how easily any one of us could become the next person. Everyone decides to define by one chapter of our lives that happened years ago when we were kids. Even our brains wasn't developed fully. So yeah, life can be harsh sometimes, and people can be more harsh than life. But just wanted to say something, or ask you this thing, or just tell you that when someone is under emotional pressure, does it reveal who they really are, or does it make them act completely out of character? What do you think? In my case, or in my opinion, I would say that it reveals who they are, actually. Because for me, my take is basically pressure doesn't create a cheater, it reveals one. As in his case, he was spiraling, he was crying in front of his assistant or whatever, his colleague. Instead of being a man, going to her, crying in front of her, crying over her knees, you're crying over another person, like a colleague. Really? It's awful. It's really awful. I did not excuse him at all, by the way. I find he is the bad one. I find actually Zendaya, not the victim, of course. Again, I don't like to talk about this victim mentality, but she's the one who was in a bad place at the end, Anyways, this movie is not actually asking us who's the good person or the bad person. I think it's asking us, or it's telling us, how quickly do people's principles change and disappear when they are scared or embarrassed or trying to protect themselves. Like, I don't know. It's just crazy, you know? And I have another question. Is redemption only available for the people we like? Or should everyone who genuinely changes get the chance to move on? What do you think? I was asking myself this question yesterday and I still haven't find the answer. Hopefully I will very soon and I will let you know. But let's talk about her husband, fiance. I think his name Charlie. Yeah, Charlie's journey. He was spending the whole movie believing that Emma's past defined who she was. You know, like he was, I don't know, he was imagining her doing bad things, you know, or about to shoot. Like, it was crazy. And you know what's more crazy is that he actually go and kisses another woman and then publicly humiliates himself. He lies, he spirals again. He becomes like, I don't know, someone he never imagined himself to be, because he's like kind of this nerdy cutie boy. And yeah, it's like, it was crazy. Like, imagine you're judging a person but then you're acting stupid and acting worse. So that was shameful. And I think it was crazy. It was like a nice wedding, to be honest. Like, everything was, I don't know how to say it. I just don't know. I just hope that I never meet any person who is that weak or that insecure, because this comes from insecurity as well. If a person is confident about themselves, confident about you, confident about the love, they will never go around and ask other people. This is one of the most pathetic, weak thing that I can ever imagine. If you are, like, I understand sometimes we must ask someone about something, but asking a random person or strangers, or in his case, yeah, the colleague was a stranger. She's not a family. She's even family. I don't excuse families or friends also in his case to interfere in the worst way possible just to destroy their happiness. Like, imagine, he's like, he destroyed his own happiness because of fear, because of what others can say, how they judge, what would they do if they know, and so on. And he forgot everything. He forgot every good feeling that she have gave to him. He forgot the beautiful experiences. He forgot that she made him a happy person. And he left all these things for just a small, well, not small, like it is a big thing actually too, if you're a teenager and planning to do shooting or whatever it is. But anyways, I mean, like, he forgot all these things and just focused on something that happened years ago, like almost 15 years ago or something. Because of what? Because he is weak. The base is weak. The foundation of this person is weak. And this, of course, can be anyone. Hell, I know, or I've known some people in the past they were, well, I would say they were just weak, you know, and weakness can bring insecurities. And yeah, if you're a strong person, whether you're a woman or a man, you should not be with someone weak. You should not be with someone insecure, because they will drag you down and you will end up in the same hole as they are. And we don't want that. And to be honest, it was like a nice movie. I like it, but at the end I kind of feel like, okay, maybe they can give it another chance. But if you think about it, it was like an open ending. And I think the ending isn't about forgetting the past. It isn't about deciding whether love is strong enough to exist alongside the truth when it comes to both of them. I feel like everyone entered the story believing that they were judging Emma, but by the end of it, by the end of the movie, it was like judging all of them. And us, of course, the people who are watching, because guess what? This is happening everywhere, every single day, I guess, this type of drama. So, yeah, that's why I actually liked it. The ending, it's like refuse to give you a neat answer. It's like, think about it, what's going to happen. But I think some people see it as hopeful, and some people think it's bittersweet or even emotionally unresolved issue. And I think this is the way I see it. So that's it. This is the movie. It's nice. I just liked the idea of them meeting at the end at the same diner. And the beautiful thing about her is that she's always trying to, how I say it, try to start over. If you watch the movie, she's like, always, let's start over. And this is beautiful. This is something tells you that some people are willing to start over and give you a chance over and over and over. But sometimes some people, they are not worth of a second chance. And that's it. I hope that you enjoyed my yapping. I am about to close it because I need to get ready. I'm almost ready, actually. Just need to take my stuff and meet with my friend. And that's it. I wish you a wonderful day. I hope this was a good, let's say, analyzing of the drama. If you have any notes, any theories about it, it would be great if you write it down, if you comment. I like to see what you think. I wish you a wonderful Monday. Take care of yourself. And don't be dramatic.